And welcome to York Yesterday. We've got a great show lined up for you today.
Tonight we have reports from Jazz Night. We have a special on Comedy Sock, and
we do have a lovely exclusive look at the premiere of Undergrad. So make sure you tune in. So you might have noticed Hez is unfortunately asleep today. He has had a very long week,
He's got the cold that's going around, we think.
And that is also where he's resting up, as is Will King. So you're kind of just stuck with us today.
Sorry.
But, you know, we're going to try our best. So Caitlin, should we start with the local news?
Yeah. So it's been quite a nice week in York this week.
Good.
There is a new tea room opening in one of York's oldest buildings this week, right next to the Shambles and the Minster. So it's run by Tony Vickers and his partner Thomas Butchervuk. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, Thomas. And it's dog friendly.
Oh, spectacular.
Which sounds great. So even if you don't have a dog, maybe we can go along and meet the dogs.
I'd love to go along and meet some dogs.
Sounds good. The Jorvik Viking Festival is also taking place the 11th to the 19th of February. And there'll be lots to do there, including the best beard competition.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you're going to grow a beard for it?
I'll try. I've not got much time, but we'll see. Now let's go on to Bucks Sports update. So, basketball, men's first. After being unable to win their first game back after Christmas, this week the men took a great away victory against Durham too. So that's really good. Women's first, second win in a row after the Christmas break. This time beating Sunderland first. 60-25. This is really positive news this week.
So far, yeah.
Football. So, men's first. They began the second half of the season this week with a walkover win against Leeds Trinity. Again, amazing. And then women's first. We've got a tight 1-0 victory against Worcester in the Weeks Cup fixture. So again, really positive it seems. Lacrosse, after a difficult return to the league last week, points on the board this week with a walkover victory against Aberdeen. Next week, a huge game at home against the dreaded Lancaster. This is going to build the appetite for Roses. And then with women's first, no game this week, but next up is Liverpool. Now let's finally move on to rugby. Again, men's first, no game this week after a first game back to loss for the men away at Leeds, but you know, hopefully looking up for better things. And women's, a fantastic performance, a great home victory, 24-22 against Newcastle first.
Another win.
So actually, I've never seen it be that positive, so spectacular. Well done, everyone.
Yay.
Well done, everyone. So now let's go on to, should we look at York City FC update, Caitlin?
Sure, yeah. So the men's team first. York started strong inside the opening minute as Shakai fired narrowly wide of the target before being picked up by Thomas's cross from the out wide. I don't really know what that means, but it sounds very positive.
Sounds
so well
exciting.
Chances keep on coming up for York as they look to break the deadlock, but the visitors opened the scoring in the 38th minute as Ashley prodded the ball beyond Whitley. Maidenhead doubled their lead on the hour mark after referee Aaron Bannister awarded the visitors an indirect free kick inside the York penalty area. And then City were unable to find a late equaliser as the visitors claimed all 3 points at the take back with them to Berkshire.
Well, that sounds very exciting.
It's exciting.
It was exciting. Not ideal, but still an exciting game to be had, clearly.
The ladies' match, first 2 half goals were enough for City to take all 3 points of their first outing of 2023.
That's amazing.
York drew first blood. Finlay with the goal hooking beyond the keeper, finding space in the box behind her marker. And then upon 3 points and a clear sheet for the City as the first game of the new year following an extended break from action. The Minster Bells return to Haxby Road next Sunday as Middlesbrough come to visit.
That's all very exciting. A very exciting week in sport this week. Something else that exciting happened this week. Scoop. Have you heard of Scoop, Caitlin?
I have vaguely heard of Scoop, yes.
It's very, very exciting. Scoop have actually moved their location on campus, so let's have a look at that.
Hello everyone, I'm Reese. Welcome to West Campus. Today is graduation day, but there's also another bit of fun news out there. So, the student cooperative, Scoop, the ethical, low-waste and organic student cooperative, has now decided to move to Eric Milner A, previously based in Wentworth. So let's go and give it a check out. Those pills toothpaste, is it? Oh, that's wicked. So, can you use them with a toothbrush then? So, we're now inside Scoop, and I'm joined by Amelia. So, Amelia, could you tell us more about what is Scoop?
So Scoop is basically a zero waste shop, which means that we buy everything in bulk and then customers can come in, fill up a jar with the amount that they want and they only pay for whatever they buy. This cuts down on plastic waste and all of the items that we have that are pre-packaged, we try to get them with as minimal plastic as possible, just to reduce the waste further.
So we've had a little look around and some fantastic hot chocolates caught our eyes. So what you need to do here, if you want to buy anything here, well, anything that's in one of these containers, is you want to take it over to the desk, and what they'll do is they'll measure it up for you and then they'll bag it for you. So yeah, it's fantastic. Also want something that will cost at least £1 so I can use a card. So there we go, we've got some veg curry masala paste, which will hopefully have a fantastic quality hot chocolate. Yeah, I'll just reiterate. So we can see on the label here, there's a member price and a non-member price. So they're just weighing it up for us now. Oh, there we go. Do you have a little jar? Great. So there we go, we've now purchased our fantastic jar of hot chocolate powder.
So that's all very
Sounds
exciting.
very
So we've had,
interesting,
so far, we've had sport, which has all been very exciting. Environmental efforts, all very exciting.
Some great news as well.
Exactly. But one also very exciting thing on campus, particularly this year, has been music. Who has always taking off here at York, and actually this year has seen the premiere of our new music show XLR. We've been filming lots of different episodes with a variety of different bands. It's one of our favourite shows at the minute. At least it's one of my favourite.
It looks amazing. You can see the photos.
The thing is, it looks amazing.
Great.
It sounds amazing. And you get to speak to some lovely local bands, all incredibly talented. And I will say, if you are a local band watching or a musician, make sure you get in touch with YSTV. We'd love to have you on. Now, talking of all things music, Caitlin.
Yeah, so this week we can see what
Tom.
It was Tom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tom got up to at Jazz Night. He sounds like he had a great time.
I woke up this morning feeling jazzy, so where better to go than Vanbrugh Jazz? Let's go. Come and join me. Hi there. Oh, yes, of course we do, yeah. Sure. Can you take student ID? Yeah. Brilliant. I've got it on my phone, is that all right?
No.
Oh, no. Even if I show you that I am a student?
Yeah, it's proof of age we want.
Bollocks.
Have you got your normal ID?
No, I don't. Oh, that's such a shame.
You haven't got your letter?
No, I haven't. I left it.
Oh, Tom.
How else could I prove to you I'm of age? Well, the situation is I've learned to always carry my student ID card around because I don't have it, and I'm going to have to find a photo of my passport to show to the people on the door so they can hopefully let me in. Or anything else that shows I'm of age to be in a jazz society meeting. I'm not sure what else. Right, I've got a photo of my passport. Does that help? With the... Thank you, that's really nice.
You will bring your student card.
I will never leave it behind again. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Have a good night. Yes! I'm in! Okay, it's nearly jazz time, the band is setting up. We're in the Vanbrugh Arms. And we're going to wait for some music because I have been waiting far too long. Okay, it is Jazz Night and we are here with
Ben,
Ben. And Ben, you play the
the trumpet.
trumpet in the jazz band.
Yes, in the jazz band.
I've been trying to figure out all night how many people are in the jazz band.
Well, it varies week to week. So yeah, it really depends. You have to keep guessing.
Okay, nice. And what can we expect on the actual sheet of music tonight? What are you playing for the people?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess if they don't like jazz, they're in the wrong place, to be honest.
Yeah, they should probably leave if they don't like jazz.
What would you say to the people who haven't been before to get them to come along?
Well, like really, they should just come because it's the only jazz on campus. It's pretty much the only student jazz group I think that like does a weekly gig at the moment. So yeah, if you're interested, come down. It's great fun. Beers are relatively cheap at V-Bar. So yeah.
And lastly, do you have any pre-show rituals? Do you like to have a shot of vodka? What do you do to get yourself in the mood to perform?
Not a whole lot, to be honest. I show up and I do my warm-up and we set everything up and then we play. But we get drinks tokens from the bar, so we'll have some drinks throughout the show. But
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Good luck on your instrument. Swing sock.
Hi!
Hello. I want to learn everything about swinging.
Oh my gosh, we're part of Swing Dance Society. We're Jazz Night veterans. We come every single week, and we have done for years.
It's all going on here.
I'm sober and events coordinator. Basically, swing dance is an African-American dance that started in like the late 1920s, and we love it to bits, and it's danced to swing jazz, and we have lessons every Wednesday from 7 p.m, normally in James Hall. Wow. And
We come and dance to Jazz Night.
we do, yeah,
So before it starts, I'm really embarrassed that I don't know any swing. Could you teach me how to swing? Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to learn how to swing. I've never swung in my life. That's a little first. Get all your keys. I have never danced before. You've got a clean slate.
so you got to be. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring that first foot back. How do I get it? I use the feet. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm getting it now. Oh, Jesus. And now we got a triple step. So that's like, when you triple step, we just step. Oh! That one. So, wait, how do I do that? Yeah. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! 1, 2, 3. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah!
Okay, right, so we all do it together. Is it a little bit of improv as well? It is so much fun. I can do a little two-step now. Well, wasn't that interesting? It certainly left me feeling inspired and enlightened, and I hope you are feeling that too. This is YSTV. I've been Tom Foreman. Thank you very much for watching.
That sounded really great. Tom seemed to have a really good time at Jazz Night. Met some swing people as well. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. I
what's
think I'm going to
happening?
have to go and have a long...
Jazz Night?
Yeah, definitely. So we seem to meet loads of different people. Well, now we've got a lovely special guest here.
Yay.
Would you like to introduce yourself to all the viewers at home?
Hi, so I'm Sam. I'm the trans convener for the LGBT network. I help run there's a trans and non-binary board game event every Tuesday that I help run.
Oh, spectacular.
cool.
And yeah, I just came on to talk about the events we have planned.
Amazing, amazing. For
Coming
those
term.
for those at home who don't know, what is the LGBTQ network? Who is it for? And is it slightly different to a society, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a bit more for outreach, more for what USU does, because it's managed by USU. So we do things that are... Socialising is a big part of it, and we do try and get as many LGBTQ plus people in it as we can, but we also do stuff for example, we were coming up with a Annalista tour recently, so we've organised this event where this woman, Sarah, I don't know her last name, she's doing a tour around York, which I think is the 22nd of February.
Oh, spectacular. Yeah. I'm a big Annalista fan. We all know. You big viewers of YSTV know I'm a big Annalista fan, so I might have to come along to that.
Do you have any specific events aside from the tour coming up? Anything you want to
we
talk
do.
about?
We, well, over the last year we've done Flares Nights every alternate Thursday, which they've been really successful. They're normally themed like fairies, and they had a Boogie Wonderland theme recently, which was fun.
Very exciting.
And then we recently we started introducing a drag night at Glass House as well, which has been really successful, and you have cocktails there as well. But then we've in the coming term we've got some new ones. We've got we're going to have a LGBT film night with the BAME network, so we're doing BAME LGBT films, and then we're going to have a printmaking session with working with Scoop.
I love printmaking.
So
I will definitely
should be good.
coming. I'm coming to all these events. This is just filling up my calendar, clearly.
I'll come watch the movies. It
Yeah.
sounds great.
Definitely, definitely. Spectacular. So what kind of goes into planning these events? Like, obviously, a lot of people will come along to them, but they don't actually see all the work that goes in behind it. Tell us a bit about that process.
Yeah, I mean, it is, you do have to do a lot of emailing, talk to a lot of different people, but I know that the successful thing about it is that we've had events that we just do them every week, and it means that we get quite a consistent turnout, and there's always something to do. And I know that Flares has been really successful, and I know that they have to do quite a lot of things in order to do that, but it is worth it. A lot of people have said they enjoy them.
Definitely. So why did you personally decide to, how did you get to become the trans convener, and why did you decide that's what you wanted to be?
Yeah, well, it's quite funny because I was just walking home, and then Ziggy and Katie, who Katie's still the convener, but Ziggy's sadly left. But I was just walking home and they saw me and said, we have an election going on. And so I was the honorary member. And then they did another election and I got elected for trans convener in that.
Spectacular. So you must have been it for about a year now, roughly?
Yeah. I mean, I started with the trans board games and now I run that.
It's just kind of expanded.
And you've had a good time? You've really
Yeah. I mean, I met Frank through it, who is my current partner, and so it's a really good way of meeting people and stuff like that.
Oh, amazing. Well, it's been lovely to chat to you,
yes,
and I'm sure loads of people at home are definitely going to come along to those events. I am definitely going to come along. I am definitely filling up my calendar.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming. So lovely to see you. Yeah. So now we're going to do an awkward shuffle along the sofa.
It's fine.
Because see, talking about board games, we don't quite have a board game, Caitlin, but we do have a YSTV themed game.
A game.
Which I don't know how, I hope I'm good at this, or that is very, very embarrassing. But it's basically a bit like Heads Up.
The couch?
And
okay.
I guess we've got to guess. And I guess it's a competition, so we'll see how many points.
Do we get a prize?
I don't know. People watching and people in the gallery, we want a prize, basically. Thank you.
We're putting a lot of effort into this.
So we both do it at the same time, I think. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Is mine upside down?
Yes.
I just realised.
Is mine good?
Is yours good?
Is it the right way
it's the
up?
right way
Yes,
around.
okay,
I was like, yes, every show on YSTV is good, obviously.
obviously.
Right, you ask a question. Quick fire, come on.
I asked a question about mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it fiction?
No. Am I a series?
Yes. Am I on YSTV Live?
No. Sometimes. Yes.
Sometimes.
Today,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Am I fiction?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. Am I a new game?
No. You're a classic. A YSTV classic, I would say. Am I a comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
Classic. As fiction.
No, it's non-fiction.
Non-fiction, yes.
Not fiction.
Am I York Yesterday?
No. No, you're more historic than that.
Oh, okay.
You're a classic.
Classic.
Am I Duckman?
No. Am I light-hearted?
Yes.
Yes.
As most shows are. Well, not all actually. Am I undergrad?
Yes.
I win. I think I get the point, so you lose.
Oh, okay.
You are YSTV choice.
Oh,
Right, okay, next
that
one.
is a
Ready?
good one.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's upside down.
Again, why am I upside down? Okay.
Good luck. Go first. Yes.
Am I on YSTV Live?
Sometimes. I
Okay.
don't think not tonight. though.
Not tonight, okay. Your turn.
Am I fiction? I watch a lot.
No, you're non-fiction. Very non-fiction.
Okay.
Am I sometimes on? Am I am I factual?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I on YSTV Live?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Tonight?
Yes.
Okay, lovely.
Am I about music?
No.
Okay, I'm like so well.
Am I a series?
Yes. Am I fiction?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Am I Hannah and Bolivia?
No.
not what it shows, is
So I'm fiction and I'm sometimes on.
Yes.
This is so hard. So I'm like am I scripted?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not. Am I scripted?
No. Am I undergrad?
You just had undergrad.
Oh yeah, I just had it. Oh gosh, am I Duckman? Oh
Yes, you're Duckman.
Basically, me and Caitlin are awful at this game, so now let's move on.
Oh. Yeah, this is a good show.
Literally,
too.
I would say.
I mean,
I was Duckman.
You would
what was
hope
the other one?
the station director would
Touristed.
win though. So
well, I of course
it
had
was
to win.
just-
Of course, I had to win.
Yeah.
But you know,
fine, it's
thank you
fine.
for trying to get me and Caitlin to watch all these different games. Anyway, now
watched
even more
all of them.
exciting. We have a performance coming, Caitlin.
We do.
Our own performance. We get to be a
Hopefully
live audience.
Their performance will be better than ours just was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to know a bit about it. So the
Yes.
performance we're going to have is Comedy Sock. But before we get them on,
Obviously, Wise TV, we don't know much about comedy.
you know,
so
clearly. So
we needed to do some education
Education.
before
So now
this
let's- yeah.
amazing performance.
Exactly. So now let's try and see what happened when YSV went along to try Comedy Sock.
Good evening, I'm Isaac Betteridge and you're watching Wise TV. It's Sunday night, we're in Derwent College, and tonight we're very excited to bring you our first Wise TV Tries Comedy Sock event. Tonight you'll be watching me attempt various improv activities, games, courses and all sorts of things. How did this pair of you get involved in Comedy Sock?
Oh my gosh, I saw it on the USU website and I saw they were having auditions for the Freshers Sketch Show and I was like, that's right up my street.
I got involved through stand-up. First show I did was the open mic and around about this time last year actually.
We do stand-up on Mondays, we have sketch on Tuesdays, sketch acting. We have writers workshop, so if performing's not really a thing, we've got writers workshop on Saturday, which is excellent, and of course open improv on Sunday.
The workshops are completely free, completely open to attend. You don't need to be a member, you don't need to have any previous experience, you don't even really need to be confident. You can just show up and do as much or as little as you like and get involved.
So essentially the structure of our workshops is we'll get warmed up and then normally we'll have a focus for the session, an element of improv to just think about while we're playing the games. And then we just launch into a load of improv games, which I'm sure you'll find out all the details of that
You'll see if I'm any good at it in due course.
You don't have to be worried about your confidence or am I funny, am I going to be good? It's all just about having fun.
Yeah.
And there's no experience needed and it's a really kind of safe environment. There's no, judging or anything. It's all just having a bit of fun.
You can't fire me! I built this company! You can't fire me! You're nothing without me, you hear me, boy? Welcome to Betteridge's Bargains. I've got deals that will absolutely suit you, and right up we've got a great item coming for you. It's circular, it's round, it's large, I don't know what the euphemism I'm going for here is. You can pick it up, it's foldable, you're moving it around. Is it a Ferris wheel? Is it a... Yes! So, that was your YSTV Tries Comedy Sock. Personally, I think I did a great job. If you'd like to get involved with York Comedy Sock, then you can follow them at York Comedy Sock on Instagram and find details of all their various events. I've had a great time doing this, and I hope you've had a great time watching. For now, I've been Isaac Betteridge, you've been watching YSTV. Thank you very much, have a good evening.
Hi. Hello. So I got a WH Smith's reward card this week. I'd say that's probably been the highlight of the past 7 days for me. No, because it is a highlight, you know, because WH Smith's is so exciting. And it's exciting because you go in there, anything can happen, all right? Anything. You walk in, you don't know if you're going to buy Pride and Prejudice or a pet seal. It could be either, right? And it's so exciting, anything can happen in there because nobody actually knows what kind of shop it is, all right? You try to grab a Twix. Is this a sweet shop? Boom, iPhone charger. Is it an electronics shop then? You've got a regionally appropriate teddy bear just staring you in the face. You know, I'm so passionate about WH Smith's that I think I could teach it in schools to kids, you know? Gather around, kids, come on. Now, what are the 6 questions that we ask when we do creative writing? Who, what, where, when, why? Who Smiths? You know? Yeah. Sometimes I take trains just to go to the WH Smiths in different stations. That's fun. But when I'm on the train, you know, it's a bit like the first 4 minutes of Bohemian Rhapsody. Because, you know, this train is all right, but where's the guitar solo, man? That's exactly what WH Smiths is, the guitar solo of shops. I was on a train this week, but it wasn't actually to go to WH Smith's for once. It was to go to the annual WH Smith's convention in London. Woo-hoo! I was stoked. But I was filled with a lot of trepidation, let me tell you, for 2 reasons. One, usually, I'm the biggest WH Smith's fan in the room. You know, like right now. And, you know, when I'm there at the convention, there'll be loads of other Smith heads. I might be out-Smithed, and nobody ever wants that. But I was also filled with trepidation because Scottish, London? No. A Scot in London, I have always thought, is a bit like a goose on a skyscraper. Because that little fella's not in too much danger up there, but oh my god, he is out of place. He does not belong there. Someone get him down. And you know how it is when you get off at, you know, King's Cross or one of these big London stations. You get off, you're barraged with Five Guys and Pret a Magners. It's ridiculous. But then sandwiched between the 2 of them, I saw the Holy Grail, people. The King's Cross WH Smith's. Everybody knows it's the best one. Everybody knows. All right. And I realised that I had enough points on my reward card to take a $5.49 meal deal in there down to £5.10. Get me on bargain up, man. Come on. So I waltzed in there thinking I was the bee's knees. But I got there, I looked at the sandwich shelf. No sandwiches. Just a warthog. So I went to the guy at the till. I'm going, why is Pumbaa occupying the slots that I usually get my ham sandwiches, you know? And he looked at me dead in the eyes. And he took a drag from his WH Smith brand vape. Anything can happen in WH Smith's. And then he ran away. It's all a true story. Thank you.
Please take a seat.
I will.
See, I am quite a big fan of WH Smith myself, so I don't know if I'm...
that I should be a fan of WH Smith.
Caitlin, you've been missing out. You've really been missing out.
Were you at the convention, May?
I missed it this year.
Oh,
I was busy.
Oh, thank you.
I was busy
That's
this year.
Oh, that's
I'm
a shame.
really gutted. It's normally the highlight of my year, but you know,
I mean, you know what you said about the WH Smith and every train station? I did feel that because I was recently back in Australia and every airport had a WH Smith. And I couldn't work it out because why is there a British shop in Australia?
Because it's that good.
It's global.
It just,
It's that good.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we should talk about Comedy Stock.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer to talk about WH Smith, but whatever.
Yeah, me too.
Introduce yourself to the people watching at home who've just gone, why is this man on my screen talking about WH Smith?
It happens a lot, don't worry. So I'm Freddie Russell. I'm vice chair of Comedy Stock, but I'm also co-head of stand-up with the lovely Evan Hall. That's who I am.
That's who you are.
That's good.
That is
That's
who
always
you are.
important
That's who I am.
to know
So
who you
tell
are.
us a little bit about what does Comedy Sock do?
Yeah, I thought there was going to be more. What does Comedy Sock do? What don't we do, honestly? We have 4 weekly workshops every week, which are free, open to everybody, you know, regardless of like experience and stuff. You can come to stand-up, improv, sketch acting, or sketch writing, or all 4 of them, and devote your life to us.
Perfect. Perfect. And what about the people who are like, you know what? I love that performance.
Loved it.
Loved it. I want to know more about WH Smith. I want to know more jokes.
Yes.
How can they come watch you guys?
So my number, no.
On your screen right now.
Yeah. I put my social security up. How can you come watch us? So we do shows on Wednesdays every week, 8 p.m. in VN045. They're not always stand-up like I just did. Sometimes they're improv. Sometimes they're panel shows like this Wednesday. We've got a couple of very exciting panel shows. Sometimes there's sketch stuff. We've got loads of different stuff.
A whole different variety going on here. So
yes.
now you must be in vice chair for coming up to about a year.
Ish, yeah.
What's been your favourite memory of Comedy Sock?
During that time, so we did a 24-hour long show at the end of last year, which, while being a bad idea, was hilarious. For us, for nobody else.
Poor audience.
I did an edition of Taskmaster where I was the Taskmaster, and I was sitting on stage with no feeling in any of my limbs, having not slept for 24
I thought
hours.
you were going to say you were the Taskmaster and all the people. All the participants. I'm like,
no,
that's
that
impressive.
sounds like a dream I had once, but unfortunately not. No.
Unfortunately not. I think you should definitely try that. Anyway, thank you so much for coming on, Freddie.
That's all right.
Thank you for telling us all about WH Smith. It's been spectacular.
We learned a lot.
We did. So thank you so much.
That's been educational.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So now we do have actually from all the way in Chile this week, not actually Bolivia, we have our favourite guest of all time, no offence, Freddie, Hannah. So what has Hannah been up to in Chile?
Hello YSTV, it's me, Hannah, and I am in Chile this week in Patagonia. So on this week's episode, I'm going to be travelling to Patagonia on the Chile side, which I'm super excited for. Get ready for some amazing views. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. We have already seen flamingos, llamas and ostriches on our drive, and we're going to carry on going so we can get closer and inside the National Park of Torres de Paine. We have just parked up, drove around the corner, and we just saw this bright blue lagoon. So this is the road we are taking all the way around here. We are heading straight into the national park. So we'll go around here. And you can see glacier formations on the mountain, and then when we get to the other side there's one of the bigger glaciers called Glacier Grey, which I hope we can see, but I'm not sure, so we're going to have to find out. Oh my god! This is insane! Oh my god! Look at this! Oh, wow! Just followed Sign to a waterfall, and this is what we found. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness, it is stunning. So this is Rio Paine, I don't know how to pronounce it, and this is La Cascada, which means waterfall. Oh my gosh. So the water from this waterfall is coming from the glacier, so it melts and it comes down the river and creates the river is 18.1 miles long and it runs the whole Torres de Paine National Park. And it has such a strong in Patagonia and we are trekking off the path and it is so windy. I don't know if you can tell, but all the signs say be careful, very strong wind, it's blowing at 65 kilometres an hour, I think it was. I don't really know what that means, but it sounds strong. I'm so excited for this. It's Grise Glacier in Patagonia, in Chile. Let's get on the boat and let's see what happens. That dropped off the glacier we saw earlier, the day after yesterday. Look how big it is, it's massive. We've explored Patagonia in Torres del Paine, and stay tuned for next week where we're going to head over to Argentina to explore more of Patagonia. But for this week's challenge, I want you guys to do the Chubby Bunny challenge but with ice, inspired by the icy glaciers here. Good luck!
And, well, we sadly don't actually have ice, Caitlin.
We're not fulfilling it properly. I'm sorry,
I'm
Hannah.
so sorry, Hannah, but we have no ice, and it's boiling in here, so it would really melt, and it would just be
gone
water.
already, yeah.
So
But
we
we
have marshmallows, so we're going to try.
It's the better way anyway.
I think just pour them in each bowl. Oh no, wait, it's in case we spit it out. I don't want to spit out marshmallows live on TV. Okay. I think we should just go, I'm going to go for 10.
Handfuls.
Yeah, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, should we just do a handful each time? That's 10, I think. Right, okay. I'll go first.
10, yes.
Oh. Chubby Bunny. Easy. Let me get my next lot out.
Chubby Bunny.
Easy peasy.
I'm just gonna eyeball it.
Right. Oh. Wait, okay.
I'm not gonna eat that one.
Okay, we'll just do handfuls now. Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Wait. Chubby Bunny. This is really important. Chubby Bunny. I think we're done. I'm gonna spit it out, but look away. We don't want to spit it out on TV. I think I won.
You definitely did. I swore it back up.
How many did you have? 3.
This is good.
So that looks absolutely
great.
amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. And I actually cannot believe today is the day you can watch the first episode of Undergrad. Stick around after this show. We can watch the first episode.
I think I've watched that trailer like 4 times today already. It just keeps popping up on social
and
media.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So good. So make sure you stick
Looking
around
forward.
to watch the season premiere of Undergrad. But
yeah, so we've got a lot on tonight. We've got obviously
Undergrad,
premiere of Undergrad. Then we have the 2nd episode of Touristed, which I'm a big fan of. The 3rd installment of Duckman. Oh, it is on tonight. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry.
You did lie.
I'm
You
sorry,
did lie.
everyone.
Not on.
Duckman, yeah. And then Pubs and Clubs, which is great. And of course, everyone's favourite, Untitled Dogmov.
We've got that's excellent, and also loads of stuff coming up to you next week. Of course, we're live every single Friday from 6:30. We've of course got York Yesterday. As you know, we've got Planet A today, we've got Everything's Fine. We've also got Valentine's Day special. Hez himself, actually, if he ever wakes up.
Once he's recovered.
And hopefully Will would have recovered by then
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
I think they've had enough of us. He's looking
Find
for
love.
love. So keep an eye out and try and help him out.
Yes.
But that's all we've got time for tonight. We've had a great time.
We've had a
Hopefully
good time.
we'll
We
come
ate
on again
marshmallows.
soon. Yeah, played games. Been great.
It's been
So
good.
thanks so much for watching and see you soon. Bye.